I've been thinking a lot, but this mindset, this perspective could literally changes the course of your life, or could give you a new way of thinking, maybe new way of looking at things. That's why I often bring interview people from different background. Um, because see, the thing is, I learned as long along my journey that there's a variety of people that live on Earth. That they come from different background, different experiences, different what was it, educational background, and yet you can find the commonality, the similarity between people from all countries, uh, whether there's Asian, white, black, um, but they are all unique and they all have something to offer to all of us, and that's why I try to do what I do because I think that too many oftentimes, even in the law of attraction community, sometimes the spiritual community, vegan community. I'm not against vegan. I'm not against any of these things. I'm just saying, give you a new perspective of life that it could open a door for you to look. Um, Oftentimes, I think that when we look at a perspective, it's usually because it's us, right? Usually, we are ourselves make us unhappy, right? And so sometimes we get it twisted. Sometimes why I do these type of things because I wanted to broaden the minds of even the law of attraction because sometimes they get perspective wrong even if they want to attract things and the things that they think that going to make them happy maybe not. There are things that doesn't make other people happy, but you're trying to chase a mirage. And so I call it this mindset of a true hero. um, I would like to ask all of you, are you willing to sacrifice your life for a stranger? That's a question that I think that we all uh, it's you probably would protect your family, right? You probably protect your friend, right? But for a stranger that you don't even know, would you do it? So I call it the mindset of a firefighter. I wanted to um, uh, capture them on videos and give you know the the understanding how they went through what most people don't go through from day to day. Um, I think that that could open a lot of eyes, a lot of understanding how most Americans are. Uh, they got it good, while other countries they don't got it good, and most American bitch moan too much, say stupid shit too much, try to keep up with the Jonas too much, buy things that they don't need, try to impress people too much. Um, um, Most Americans don't know how they got it good, um, while other people suffer. Most Americans look down on homeless people, and I can tell by the way that they sneer at the homeless people, but they never know what they went through. They never take them in a situation where they go in homelessness. They don't understand that, and I guess that's why I bring that. That's what I can offer to the world too, a gift of different variety. Even though people might not agree with it, because people often sometimes trap into thinking that there's like this that oftentimes why I do interviews because sometimes I want to shatter my belief system. I can grab a belief here and belief there to make it my own. I think that when we listen to these type of interviews, we should make this our own. Whatever we like or dislike, we can. That's why Bruce Lee said, "Take what is useful and discard what is useless. Take what is useful to you and apply that in your situation." And so I guess I had I decided that I wanted to go meet the true heroes, not the heroes on the TV, not the celebrities that people see, not the self-help industry, law of attraction people look up to, not the high-profile authors and expert. I see. I wanted a variety of people. I don't just want top of the class performance. I don't want high performer. I don't want. I want everybody. I want it um, to bring that something. Cause see, the thing is, people only interview people of higher caliber. I understand that's their mission and they only want to see that. But to truly change the world is to truly change the way that the normal people go through. And oftentimes, most people get messed up. See, the average American are rude as fuck. I'm sorry to say. Not all of them, but yeah, when they go to the cashier, they're rude to them. They see they think that they're above them, but they're not above them. They're just living, trying to be rich, right? Most middle class people, most poor people, they try to outlive um, their means, and they try to buy things, and that's why they always complain and bitch and moan. Um, and I know that it's kind of harsh when I say these things because it's how I see it. It's how I experience it. But people is like, no, you can't bring that to the law of attraction. But I can't give you a perspective if I don't bring that, right? So that's because most law of attraction people teaches you to let go of the negative, to always focus on the positive. However, you cannot have the other what without you can't have the positive without the negative. That's the law of polarity, right? You can't have the hot without the cold. That is the yin and the yang love of life. And so the contrast that give you perspective of what you don't want and what you do want. That's a good thing about it. But oftentimes we lose focus of that. And so most Americans, they never have a tragedy. Maybe they do. Maybe they went through hardship. I don't know. But so the fighter told me this. I interviewed them how they. I was like, it's their job that they have to ask like so if the somebody was in the fire. Are I said I forgot what I asked. I was like, how can you risk your life for a person that you don't know or something? And they say I have to. It's their job, and that they even though they got to do it. It's their job, and they train themselves to override that instant to the brain try to save you safety, so they have to get the person out there first, even if the loss the cost their life. And I asked him, how you deal with this? You deal with the negative. He said that normally you don't see negative every single day. Like normal people don't see negative every single day that they do, and it affect them. And I was like, don't you tell that to your family? Don't you talk to them? They said no, they don't tell them. They don't tell anything because if they tell the negative story, what they see, what they've been through, it could affect their family, and they want to protect their family, and they go with a lot of they deal with a lot of negative shit every single day. Not just even though they deal with the fires, but they see that, or even the people who take people to the hospital, like the ambulance, they see that, or doctor, whatever. And I forgot how they said they cope with it, but it's life, and they said that they said that most they don't take things for granted. They said that people matter, right? At the end of the day, even when people chase money, even people want money, but at the end of the day, they said that family matter, that people matter, that life is precious, that life we are only here for a short amount of time, and so many goddamn bullshit that people complain. Even sometimes I admit, like sometimes my brain, my depression get the hold of me, right? And all the things that I learned went go out the window because I just want to feel that, like most I just want to let go and like not care anything in the world to but that's the mindset of firefighter, that they put their life on the line, and they got to do that. That's their job. And that's my message to people. Are you willing to put your dreams, your goals on the line? Yes, you can take breaks. You don't have to kill yourself to go after your dreams, okay? I think that most people lose that perspective. You don't have to kill yourself to go after something that you want. But remember that at the end of your life, that how Brennan Burchard said, how well you live, how well you love, and I forgot the other why we always forget, but we lose perspective sometimes. We lose the gratitude that people have. Like no matter how much you went through, no matter how hard you went through, someone always went through worse than you. So that's what I got out of the fighter. And I remember they were like the firefighter, um, the firefighter. What was it? They their alarm went off and so everybody got out and I tripped. I was like, God damn. So no matter where you are at, that the fighter has more tough. They're the true heroes, and they train right. So always think that there are someone who's going worse than you, and that truly that people matter, that life matter, that your life matter, that you all life forms are important. I don't care if you're a vegan, I don't care if you're a meat eater, I don't care whatever, that you use your life given God, that given or God or source or whatever the simulation or consciousness give you, and that you use this life force either for good, for your own family, for your own life, whatever that means to you. And that's I hope that this bring perspective, value in some way. I guess I haven't talked about that a lot about the interview that I did, but I wanted to capture in a video. I think that a video for me has meaning. An audio I can hear, but I like to see faces. I like to see people body posture. I like to see people faces and smile. You probably can you probably see that in my couple interviews that I like to see faces. I like to do video and not audio all the time because it's me. Even though I'm an introverted, I like to interact. I like to see. I don't like this because we often lose touch with because we're on most of the world are losing touch with people like interaction because we're texting all the time, and that's my because you in true reality you can't see the person faces if you text all the time, even though it feels safer, right? That's all I got today. I think that they have uh man they have they they are grateful um, that they and I wonder what I forgot how they counteract it. I forgot what they say, but that's all I remember. I wish I can remember more, but they said it's their job. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye.